So what's up, YouTube family? It's me again. I hope you all have watched my first video. It's real short. It's just like a minute and a half. And it's me just kind of slightly introducing myself, new to these YouTube streets. And I just want to take like a few minutes in this video to kind of tell you more about who I am. As you see, this channel says Graceful Concepts by LG. LG is me, Lydia Grace. I am 45 years young, just turned 45 last week, and I am a Bible believer. I believe in Jesus Christ. He is my Lord and Savior. But I also, my camera just went out of focus. Y'all gonna catch bloopers too, and I ain't gonna edit it out. Anyway, not quite sure what happened and why it's not getting back on track, but we're just gonna roll with it, baby, because my kids are quiet right now. I'm not doing no more takes. We ain't gonna do no takes. We just gonna keep it rolling. So, yes, I said that I am a believer. I am a Christian. Most things that I do is all faith-based. But I'm not just someone who just goes to church and just says that, oh yeah, I believe in Jesus Christ and I go to church every week. The Lord has called me to entrepreneurship. He's called me to the marketplace. And so on this channel, I'll be documenting my journey. You all will be going on a journey with me. The main reason that this channel is happening now, because there's something you all need to know. Graceful Concepts was given to me. I heard the name. The Lord dropped their name on me about 10 years ago. You would need to know that I've been designing things. I am a creative. I do graphic design. I've been doing it for people for years. But what I didn't do was do creative things for myself, right? Because I cared a lot about what people thought about me. At 45 years young, as I said, I have finally reached a place, and it's a freeing place, where I just don't care. All I care about is what God is telling me to do, what He's placed in me to do, and I'm just going to do it, because anything other than that is being disobedient. And so 10 years ago, He gave me Graceful Concepts as the name for the business. That's disrespectful. Y'all just heard my computer reminder go off. I'm not editing that out either. Y'all gonna go with me on this, and y'all gonna be like, this so whatever, I don't care, because this helps me to go back and look at it like I need to do something different. Let me turn on my do not disturb. Yes. So, as I was saying, He gave it to me about 10 years ago. Like I said, I have been creating and designing things like business cards, t-shirt designs for people, helping in website builds, flyers, and many things that I did for the church, whatever church that I was a part of. And for others, I did things for people who just independently reached out to me and asked me to do stuff. And really, it was just almost like a hobby, but I've always had a love and a passion for creating things. Since I was 9 years old, I remember having the idea to create a calendar. Now, y'all remember the old word processors with the big butt backs on the TV, the monitor? Okay, my camera refocused. The big back camera, or the big back monitor. Well, you know, you had the floppy disk. You remember that? And there was all these different programs that you could do. And I created this calendar for the sisterhood department. And I can remember being so excited, like just to sit down and to create. And I've really been creating ever since then, for people, undercharging, giving away free services, because I really didn't understand my worth. And as random as this video may seem, because I'm just kind of all over the place and really don't care, y'all gonna learn to follow me, because I be all over the place. I be a little ADHD sometimes. Just follow me. I always undercharged, undersold myself, and all those things. I would start little things thinking, oh, like, wow, I can do this, or I can do that. And I would have this wonderful idea. I would start it, And then because, let's say, you know how we are in social media, you post something and immediately you want to see how many likes or how many loves, possibly how many shares you get. You want to see if anyone comments what people are saying, because you really do feel validated by the thoughts and the opinions of people, right? And so if you're someone like me, and who I was, a people pleaser, if people aren't saying thoughtful, kind things, then I must be trash, right? I had someone, another Christian, kind of demean me in something that I created with my hands, and it really affected me. And from that point, I think it was around the year 2006 or 7, I really just did not put myself out there anymore, because I just really felt like, and this person, to me, held some weight and their opinion mattered. And because they said what they said about what I created with my hands, I just started hiding what I was creating with my hands. And so if people reach out to me and ask me to make something, I would. If they like it, that's amazing. If they don't, I would feel so down on myself, and I would feel like, girl, you trash. Like, don't nobody want your stuff. Who's gonna pay for that? And so we're talking about something that I have been struggling with for years. Even last night, I saw something that tried to deter my mind from, like, girl, who you think you are? You can't do. No. We pull down those thoughts. We pull down those imaginations, right? And so over the last several weeks, the Lord has been dealing with me. Now I'm getting to the point, okay, of the why. Why now? With this channel. The Lord has been dealing with me. And the Lord has dealt with me in the areas of, by speaking to me through the areas of what I'm supposed to be doing, which is social media. And so I've run across things would just pop up in my algorithm on YouTube. Y'all, I don't really watch cable TV, and my husband does, but I don't. I watch YouTube. I watch podcasts, stuff like that. But what I wasn't watching was things like Myron Golden and Anthony O'Neill and some other just like entrepreneurs, which are more than entrepreneurs. They're Christian entrepreneurs, and they're Christian millionaires, and they're Christian this and Christian that. And I've never really seen that before, right? And in listening and really binge watching a lot of the things, that I just realized, pause, that I did not test my microphone. And I pray to God that it works. And I pray that I'm not screaming. Okay, I'm back. So in watching these videos, I have been just a sponge and just taking it all in and just learning so much. It's not that I haven't heard some of the things before that they're saying. It's just that I'm now ready. Why am I ready? Because I'm walking in who I am, and I'm walking in freedom, right? Tell your neighbor it matters who and what you're connected to. And we'll talk about that in another episode. So I just wanted to say those few things, that I'm just on this journey, and me clicking record on my computer in my office, not having the exact background that I want, and not caring. There's so much freedom in it. I just had to start, and I wanted to just encourage someone to just start. As you journey with me, you'll see that I just say random things, but y'all gonna get the point. You all are also going to see me interviewing some people, some amazing small business owners who are doing big things. And one of the goals of this channel, not only to encourage people who are struggling in starting their businesses or being consistent and maintaining them, is, what did I just say? Blooper. Anyway, not editing that out either. So, well, anyway, I'm going to be interviewing small business owners who are doing big things. I know I said that, but one of the things that the Lord has been dealing with me with is pushing past what's comfortable and becoming uncomfortable. And me doing this by myself, because this is not the first time I've done a YouTube video. Me and my friend Nisi have a podcast called I'm Tired of This Church. And it's so much easier to do a podcast with someone else and to be on the screen by yourself, because it's like, well, at least they gonna say we both look stupid or we both look crazy, and I'm not just out here by myself. But no, the Lord said, do it afraid, do it alone, and do it with my strength, with the strength of the Lord. So that's what we're doing. But you all need to be able to see it. You all need to see someone that's really like has been in the same gutter like you have been, in being afraid to start something, and just watching someone like me started, I have all the support in the world. And all the support in the world. I have a wonderful husband. I have a wonderful family. I have wonderful friends. I have an amazing church family. But all of that means nothing if I don't believe in who God has called and created me to be. It means nothing. I will be stagnant. I will be paralyzed with fear. I will be paralyzed in the thoughts of people and what they think about me and what they think about what I'm creating, instead of being occupied and in the thoughts of the creator, the one who created me to be this wonderful individual that I am. So at 11 minutes and 23 seconds, I'm going to end this video, because what I'm not going to do is try to force myself to do long videos. Hint, hint, I'm not going to make myself do long videos, right? I'm going to knock out about 5 videos. And that's going to be some content for the day. And I hope that you all caught that. Short videos, multiple short videos, content. So y'all just do it. This is my second introduction. And you all are going to see me on another third introduction, where I'm going to actually jot down my thoughts this time, so I don't be so random and all over the place. But for the first time, I am comfortable enough to sit in front of a camera and be random with strangers and people who don't know me, and not even care about what people think. Guess what though? If you say something ignorant in them comments, baby, you're gonna get deleted and blocked. Okay? Alright. God bless y'all. I will see you on the next episode.